The Sioux City Community School District has $6 million for a program that's designed to provide financial help to schools with a high number of low-income students.
That's right, and KTV's Gabriela Quinones is in studio tonight with more. Gabriela?
The program, also known as Title I, provides funding to support schools with high percentages of students from low-income families to help ensure that all students meet state academic standards. Tonight, the Sioux City Community School District School Board heard a report on the money they have and how it will be used. The district got over $5 million for Title I and has another $800,000 that carried over. Title I support is provided at 10 elementary buildings, 3 middle school buildings, and 2 high school buildings. Also tonight, board members approved the transfer of $3 million to the flexibility account from the June 30th, 2025 Teacher Leadership Supplement. Board administrators say it's not uncommon for funds to be transferred when they see a need elsewhere. The administration believes the needs of students will be better met if the funds were spent on classroom teacher salaries and benefits, including middle school reading teachers.
We're always looking for ways to improve the student experience, and by doing that for the student experience, improving student performance. And so it's important to have all the tools that are out there necessary that we can afford to make sure that happens. And this just gives us a method to do that.
The board set a public hearing for November 24th to get feedback on the use of funds from the flexibility account on middle school reading teacher salaries and benefits.
All right, Gabriela, thanks for that update. Meanwhile, the board also heard about the latest student achievement data. Just last month, the Iowa Department of Education released its latest school performance report. Of the district's 19 school buildings, none were ranked in the highest exceptional category, but 2, Nodland Elementary and Sunnyside Elementary, ranked as high-performing schools. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, the report listed one school, Unity Elementary, as the only priority school, which is the lowest ranking. Administrators say targeted subgroups like English language learner students and students with disabilities can lower overall assessment test scores if they experience low performances. The data includes individualized education programs, which outlines the special education goals, services, and supports of a child who has been determined to have a disability. The board also acknowledged the 2025 Student Achievement Report of the Iowa State Assessment of Student Progress, the English Language Proficiency Assessment, and Iowa School Performance Profiles. Administrators say monitoring and evaluating student progress ensures students get the appropriate academic, social, and mental health support.
State assessments are predicated on, year after year after year after year, learning new content and then being able to master that content because the previous content is necessary for the learning of the new content. So the better we do with that, the better we prepare our students for each grade level as they keep going up and subsequently better prepared for their future.
The board also accepted a nearly $500,000 bid for upgrades to the North and West High School pools. Bids were received and opened October 14th. The low bidder was L&L Builders of Sioux City in the amount of just over $502,000. The total cost, including design fees, $578,000. Now, the district had a budget of $552,000 for repairs only. The Siouxland Sharks, as part of their lease, agreed to pay $245,000 for the repairs to North High's pool. The district also agreed to a plan to repair tracks at North and East High Schools for a total cost of $228,000.